Oh, What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Dead Funny Podcast. I'm your host, Chris. Joining me today is my co-host, Kelsey.
Hey, yo.
And today is another day. Lucky ass Kelsey's already quarantined, working from home. I'm not there yet. Getting there. They're setting us up at our offices now. I've already received my work from home token, and they're getting the shit set up so I can access my work computer from my desktop at home. I'm super pumped. Can't wait. It's going to be awesome.
I have two things to say about quarantine. One, the IT guys at my work deserve 10,000 props because they got it set up in basically like 24 hours for hundreds of people to be able to work from home.
Wow.
And they like the fact that they did that. I'm like, these people deserve pizza. They deserve donuts. Like that could not have been easy. It had to be like
I'm
rip your
sure.
hair out, frustrating, and trying to deal with petty requests in the middle of it. Because I guarantee you, they're trying to figure out how to mobilize an entire workforce. And somebody is sitting there going, well, I can't figure out how to like log into this, and they're having to be very patient, explain in small words, be kind, not treat the person like an idiot, all at the same time. And I'm like, these freaking IT guys, they deserve 10,000 props. And that's probably true for various IT teams all over the country. So to all of you who are doing that background work, you guys are amazing. I'm not you. You guys are awesome. Second thing.
Go ahead.
When I was originally like told I was going to go on quarantine, and when like conversations have come up, in case you don't know, I am an extreme extrovert. And whenever it's come up of like being on a deserted island or anything like that, I'm like, honestly, I'd probably be okay. I'll find ways to keep myself busy. I'll be fine. Day 2, I am like, I am bored. I want people. I need interaction. My poor husband comes home and I'm just like, you are the first person I have seen today. Tell me about your life. He's like, I haven't seen you in 8 hours. Like nothing much has happened. I'm like, make shit up. So everybody, check on your extroverts. They're not okay.
Well, whenever I get quarantined, we'll just have to have like little Skype sessions every once in a while where it's like, hey, Kelsey, how you doing? How's work going so far?
Are you okay? I'm okay. Are you okay? We may need to do that.
I'll be fine. I'll be fucking fine. Ain't nobody gotta worry about me. I'll be happy as shit. I'm like, all right, knock this shit out. Let's go, sweet. Because whenever I wanted to sit down and start streaming and want to sit down and start doing YouTube, I knew that the beginning years, if I started to get anywhere and could stop working, were gonna be me literally at home, at my desk, doing the fucking job by myself. So I'm already ready for that mentally. So I'm like, let's get this. Yeah. Let's get
I did not mentally prep. Nowhere near mentally prepped.
I am super fucking pumped for this. But, yeah, so yeah, you're already there, but it's funny because I wanted to add to that. So you said that about your IT team. Let me talk about mine. So we were told by Wednesday, which folks, I know you don't know when we're recording, but guess what? It's Wednesday. And as I've already stated, I am not quarantined yet. We were told by Wednesday. We do not have hundreds of people. If we have 100 people, I'd be fucking surprised. I think we're probably more at like 50, maybe 75. So, I kid you not. They have sent home a total of like, I think 10, maybe 15 people. And everybody that's went home has nothing but issues and can't work.
Yeah. The system just isn't set up for the remote workers.
Well, hopefully, if my company is smart enough, they'll give us this remote access, and then instead of just taking it away, they'll just let us have the remote access, for people who have sick kids but can still go home and work or shit like that. They'll just keep it there in case another pandemic happens or anything happens for any fucking reason. I mean, we have tons of fucking bad weather. It would be smart to just let us have the remote access and keep the remote access. That would be smart. But we'll see what happens. But yes, all these brand new people are getting set up on remote access, and yeah. And then you got the petty questions. We literally had one person ask a question. And it was, I wonder if so-and-so is the only, or is so-and-so the only person that's working on IT to help people get remote, or is this a joint effort by the IT team? I'm like, why does that matter? Literally, why does that matter?
What's the value of that question?
That does nothing for you at all. Are you peace of mind knowing that there's multiple people working? What does it matter? Why would you think that only one person would be working on this to begin with?
The
This is
only thing that
literally
I
a
can
state of
think,
emergency thing right now.
when I hear that, what I hear is I hear an internal fear for them where they want to be remote and they aren't remote as fast as they want to be, and they're like, is only one person working on this? Like
But
I
this was
hear
day
like
one. This was like day one. We got told Wednesday we would be leaving. Now, I will say this. I was talking to another coworker, and I said it would be nice if they had updates as far as like a quick email in the morning of like, hey, this department is the department we're working on to send home today.
mm-hmm.
That would be
Just
nice.
so you knew where things were going.
Because right now it is zilch. We have no idea. We just know they're working on it. We have no fucking clue. We do know that if you bring your laptop in, it's quicker because they could just set it up for you on your laptop. It's a lot easier for them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a laptop. So...
I was going to say, is that a work laptop or a personal laptop?
Personal.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, any workforce that is bring your own device is getting hit real hard right now because
mm-hmm.
people have wildly varying standards of quality and function.
Yep. We have one guy that literally said his fucking laptop still runs on Vista.
I have never heard anybody call it Vista, but I don't like it anymore.
I say Vista. Windows Vista.
You are wrong.
Vista.
You are wrong. You do this with like 8 different words where you say them incorrectly just to watch me squirm.
Pretty much. Vista.
One day I will stop reacting.
Stamina.
And it will stop. Oh, you said it properly that time.
I know. And now it's stamina.
No. Why? I'm not mean. I'm not an asshole. I'm pretty nice.
So, I do want to do something. I kind of told Kelsey a little bit about this before we got on the podcast. Didn't go into too great detail. But there's a new show that I would like to do. And I'm talking to you, the viewers, because you get to participate. And the show I would like to do is a comment show. Now, I know we're not too active in the comments yet because we're still pretty little channel. And that's fine. We'll get there at some point. We'll get there. I know. We baby channel. We'll be baby. But we'll get there at some point. I'm giving the viewers now a chance to interact with us and talk to us through the channel's comments. So, if this is a show you would like to see, definitely hit us in the comment section below. Leave your comments on the podcast. And if we ended up getting to a point where we make this a show, then you'll just leave your comments on the previous show for the next episode. But I would love to do a comment show where you ask us questions and then we read them live and all of us give our different take and perspective on the question. A lot of channels do this. A lot of channels do this. It would be really fun. A lot of channels do this, and I actually had some friends that were asking me some questions today to kind of like see, you know, how that would be and stuff like that. And I think it would be a lot of fun. Really want to do this. So, like I said, if you want to participate in this, now's your chance. A lot of you watch our podcast. Comment below a question. And then if we get enough, we'll do them for the next podcast as well as a little segment in the podcast. Won't be the whole podcast, but a little segment of the podcast. And if you keep it up, then we can make it its own show. Just saying. It's out there. So, that would be really, really cool. This is your guys' chance to cooperate and jot some shit down and kind of get our thoughts on some questions that you might have. And
I love how you say cooperate. As though there's some they are indignant teenagers that have comments and have things they want us to talk about and are just holding them back from us because they're like, man, if they really cared, they'd ask me about it, Dad.
Well, I'm doing it now. All right, give me your thoughts. We want to know.
We do. You don't have to hold them back like indignant teenagers. No, we really genuinely care. Like your parents do and hopefully did. Yeah. This is going to get weirdly deep if I don't stop. I'm going to stop now.
Good Lord. Jesus Christ. Okay, anyways. Oh my gosh. So, like I said, this would just be a short little segment. I got a couple quick questions that I found on some channels I thought were really, really good. So I wanted to ask them and get Kelsey's perspective on them and then also give mine as well.
Yeah, so, let's hear it.
The first one, which I think is the best. If you could pick any moment in Dead Funny history to turn that into like a t-shirt, what would it be? It could be a person's face at a certain time. God. It could be a phrase. Anything.
The immediate thing that comes to my head, and I feel like there's probably a better one, but it's just, it's what's in my head, is the whole it would be you sitting on a porch in a diaper
Oh yeah.
screaming at children. That's what it would be.
Yeah.
Except you'd be the age you currently are, so that's what the weird part would be.
The funny part
It
is
wouldn't
that
age you at all.
I know I recently said this on another podcast, but as I said, my mom was going through and watching all of our podcasts, and yeah, she was like, "You have some very strange life goals." So yeah.
All right, I take it back. That is now the thing.
Uh,
You have some very strange life goals. Dead
That's just
funny.
a picture of me in a diaper. There we go.
That would be perfect. I want that line.
But
yes,
it has to be like a baby doll body with my head on it in a diaper. You know what I'm saying?
That's acceptable.
Yeah.
Somewhere
Maybe
on
like
it, the
a
little
little cane.
dead funny smile. Yeah.
You know.
A little cane. The cane would be on the side of the porch. Yeah. Let's hear yours. Sorry.
Mine would be one that Brandon said. I can't remember what video it was on, but he said it on a video, and then he also said it in Slack when we were talking. But it would definitely be Brandon winking, and then it would just be Diddlers Don't Care. That right there would be the best T-shirt in the world. I would totally sport that. Easily. It's even better with no context. I'm just hoping that people now want to know what the context to that story was, and they go back looking for every video that Brandon's been on.
Yeah. Was I on that video?
You were not, no.
Okay, because I was like, I don't recognize
I know the cast, but I know what we were talking about, and then we brought it back up in Slack. And I can't remember what it was we were talking about. Actually, you might have been on. No, I know Dylan was, because the conversation was basically with Dylan, and Dylan was talking about the fact that he doesn't want to get kidnapped or something like that. And I brought the fact that you were too scared to even go outside on your cell phone because you were scared someone would just shoot you and take your cell phone. Like, you have this amazing fucking cell phone that no one else can access. And he's all like, yeah, but I don't have to worry about, or no, I don't have to worry about people kidnapping me. Have you seen this face? And then Brandon straight up just goes, dude, Dylan, diddlers don't care.
I do remember this.
He said it was so good. So yeah, I just want Brandon winking, and it's just like, diddlers don't care.
Oh, God.
Oh. That's what I want. I'd even wear that on a fucking hat, dude.
Maybe not in public.
Maybe in public, for sure.
Oh, no. That's not a... Okay.
And then every time someone looked at me, I would just wink.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh, my God.
On the plus side, that's a very effective way to get people out of your way. Like, ugh.
Oh, shit.
You will be the creepiest man if you do. Diddlers don't care.
That one would be probably my favorite. That or just a fucking shirt, or a shirt that has that steroid Winnie the Pooh that I found, and then just put Big Man on Campus.
I don't actually think Big Man on Campus. I think that got cut because I couldn't be associated with it. I don't think the viewers have seen that.
No, that part stayed in. That part stayed in. It was
everything after?
Yeah, it was the more X-rated conversation that decided to happen.
Yeah.
That's what got cut out. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, yes. Good.
Yep. No, the Big Man on Campus, because we kept in the part that we were wondering who Rue's dad was.
Yes,
and then we said it could be Pooh, and then I was like, why do you think it's Pooh? And Brandon's like, well, dude, it's fucking Pooh, dude. He only wears a shirt. He's Big Man on Campus. And then that's where it got cut. And
that's where it got cut? Yeah.
Then came back, yeah, because I actually went looking for that. I finally found the exact podcast, so I can have that, because I also want to go back and look, because that's the one where I did the sad music. Whenever Dylan was telling us that all those characters were fucking females, and we're like, no, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. And then I was like, all right, we got to do a PSA right quick. Everybody look at Dylan. People, this is a prime example of you can't believe everything you read on the internet. And I had that all black and white with the fucking sad music playing in the background.
Oh, that's right.
So,
yeah. That was a good one.
Oh, yeah, that was a good episode. Oh, but that would be mine. Okay, so Southern one I think would be another good one. And once again, the fans are already gonna know what the fuck my fucking my fucking thing is gonna be on this one. But if you could live your life over again in a video game, what video game would it be? And what would you be the most excited to do in that video game?
Oh boy. Yeah, give yours while I think about it.
Final Fantasy VII.
Because I've got a couple. Mm-hmm.
Sleep with Tifa. I mean, bam.
Oh,
Boom, boom.
good lord.
Ease. Done.
What if she
Done.
wasn't interested in you?
Well, that would suck. But I would be Cloud. I'm being born again as Cloud. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
I'm
you would
gonna
be
be
Cloud.
So she's gonna be
Okay.
interested. I mean, have you seen my Buster Blade?
I wasn't
That's
sure if it was
also what
you
I would
or...
say is a drop trowel. Have you seen my Buster Blade?
Oh my god! Ugh! Chris! Bad Chris! Oh,
The images
it's
I even just
spray
put
bottle.
in my own fucking mind right there was pretty good. Because I just
I don't
imagined,
think they made you
I
cringe,
imagined me, but with just Cloud's spiky hair. It wasn't Cloud's face; it was still my face, and then just my bare naked ass as I'm just standing in a doorway going,
nope.
"But have you seen my Buster Blade?"
Oh gosh. You make it sound like you lost it and you need help finding it.
Maybe I did. Who knows?
Nope.
Who
Nope.
knows?
Nope. Nope.
All I'm saying is we never saw any of the male characters naked in that game, so I don't know. They could be all Ken dolls for all I know. That would be the worst thing in the world, I think, honestly. If I fucking was born again in a game and I didn't have a dick, I'd be like, God damn it.
You would be very annoyed by that.
I
That
would be very annoyed. Especially whenever you go almost 30 years with having one and then you just don't have one anymore. Like, God damn it. Like, this is bullshit.
It would be entertaining for you to have to explain to the rest of the video game characters why you were upset and they just thought you were insane the whole time. That would be very funny.
Just looking at like, I used to be able to stand while I pee. And they'd be like, well, what is peeing? I'd be like, God damn it.
None of this makes any sense. Yeah, you'd be really weird. They'd think you were the crazy person. They wouldn't want to talk to you.
Oh, well.
I have to derail this conversation before it gets too much worse. I got definitely Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Definitely Mass Effect, without question.
All right.
And
number one thing that you'd be excited to do?
Number one thing that I would be excited to do. Well, the whole story arc of Mass Effect is really cool, really fun. I'm not going to go into too much of that. But honestly, like visiting the different planets and like interacting with the different races would be so freaking cool. And Commander Shepard has some really amazing moments where they get to kick some major ass. All of that would be good. But mostly visiting planets, like going to places that are just so outstandingly different. God, that'd be cool.
You know, another good one for me, I think, would be if I could choose a different scene that I'd be excited for, would be to battle shirtless Sephiroth. But I also would be shirtless, so we would just both be shirtless and just fighting. Or, even better yet, I'd have a shirt but no pants. So I'd be naked from the waist down, and he'd be naked from the waist up.
Why are you doing this? Why is this the fantasy you're constructing?
I would just land and look at Sephiroth and be like, did we come to fight? Or did we come to tango?
Oh, good lord. I feel like that's immediately how he'd kill you. He'd be like, I don't have time for this. I have people I'm trying to kill. I have an entire planet I'm trying to kill.
Once again, it's my face with Cloud's hair. It's pretty fucking entertaining, honestly. I'm not going to lie. Oh,
man, and if he raised an eyebrow at you and meant maybe I'm here to tango, you would run in the other direction. You would.
Fair enough. Now
I know how straight you are.
For this, that's true. For this next question, I don't actually have an answer for this one yet, so this will be interesting. But one of your parents was born of a completely secret and completely different like race, and we're not talking like from white to black or Mexican, any of that. We're talking like they could be an alien.
Elves, dwarves, aliens. Right. Okay, cool.
And you find this out now. How do you go about trying to understand your other life? Your other life. Like, what would be your first steps? And would you embrace it? Like, let's say if it was elf, and you've always had slightly bigger ears, and you're like, oh man, damn it.
Like, if this was a thing that could happen, and if this did happen, I would like it would be a grab us a beer, grab us a bottle of like multiple bottles of wine maybe. We are sitting down and you are telling me everything. I'd ask my parents and then
But
I
you would
would get
just
as much
believe him right off the
information.
bat?
My parents don't lie to me
You tell me
ever.
right now if your parents bold face looked you in the eyes and said, Kelsey, you
Depends on which parent.
actually okay. Well, which one?
One of my
Oh,
parents I would
oh,
believe, one
okay.
of my parents I would not.
It would be your dad. That would be the one that you would believe over your mom
How would you know that?
because of the way that you talked about your dad multiple times.
All right,
Am I
well,
right?
yes.
Am I correct?
Yes,
Okay,
you are
exactly.
correct.
So your dad sat you down and was like, Kelsey, your mom is half elf. We've hidden this from you for a long time. But she used to
No,
come from a
no.
world with dragons and
There would be
magic.
a prove it. There would be a prove it. I
That's what
thought
I'm
you meant like
saying.
we
Yeah.
already knew it was real.
No, no, no. This is just bam out of nowhere.
There would be a prove it. Like that
Okay.
would be the first step.
I was about to
Is
say,
you need
God
to like
damn, like your dad
no.
has all your fucking trust. That is crazy.
I mean, if my dad's telling me this, I'm not gonna walk into it like I'm not gonna dismiss it as quickly as I would if, say,
There
like you were just like, I'm an elf. I'll be like, all right, how much have you had today? Like, good
There
lord.
is not a single person in my life that could literally just tell me anything and me not go bullshit. Not one. Not one person. And it could be about anything. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, somebody could literally call me right now. It could be about something I would want. Like, call me right now and be like, yo, dude, Final Fantasy VII is actually getting released this weekend. I'd be like, bullshit. Done. Easy. Like, it doesn't have to be something that I just wouldn't believe. It just be something I want. Bullshit.
You might have trust issues. Do you need to go to counseling for trust issues?
No, I think I'm good.
I'm not sure you are. You might want to believe somebody telling you something.
I just have asshole friends. Oh, by the way,
Actually, yeah,
speaking
you
of my
do have asshole friends. That's a good point.
Speaking of asshole friends, oh my god, I had the most fun last night. Okay, so for those of you who don't do anything on Twitch and has never had a Twitch, this is why you should get a Twitch. Or not get a Twitch, but make a Twitch account so you can troll other people on Twitch. I was in Mike's chat last night, and he was playing Luigi's Mansion 3 with his wife, which was cool. Their daughter even got on stream for a little bit. It was all fun and shit like that. We were all laughing and having a good time. So, because he's doing really, really good on Twitch, and that's awesome. If you're watching Mike, seriously, dude, you've been putting in the fucking hours. You deserve it. But, also go check him out. Yeah, I'll put a shit in the fucking description below. Go check him out. Anyways, so, I spent $1.48 to buy 100 bits. And now, what can you do with bits, you might be asking yourself? Well, let me tell you.
What the hell is a bit?
You can use it one bit at a time. And it's basically like throwing pennies at a person. Like, because they actually get the money for it. Like, you're basically throwing pennies at a person. And whenever you do it, some streamers have it set up to where you can write out stuff and a robotic voice will read it whenever the bit goes to get cheered. And Mike has that on. But it also has a profanity filter, obviously. So you can't do anything like that.
You can't just scream racist nonsense
But
at people.
holy shit, did I find ways around that thing last night. I had way too much fun with that thing last night. Way too much fun.
What were you doing?
Well, I would do stuff like bish versus bitch, you know, and stuff like that, so that way I can get it out there. But goddamn, we were talking about, what did we start talking about? Oh, he said something. He had made a joke about me, and I can't remember where it was. And then I cheered a bit, and I was like, Mike gives the best blowjobs this side of the Dwarven Mountain.
Oh my
gosh! I always make fun of Mike, you know, because how short he is. He has that long ass beard. And so, like, he was trying to get, like, his wedding album and show, like, a picture of me and him next to each other. And he's like, he's really not that much taller than me. And I was like, and then I made the robotic voice, and it's like, yeah, but the people can't see the box that we had to prop you up on. Like, and shit like that. And I just kept going. I bought 100 bits, and I think I spent down, one at a time. I think I spent down to, like, 68.
Oh, good lord. Just, like, heckling him?
Yes, it was great. I was talking shit to him, then laughing at him. I was also talking shit to Tony. Oh, man. I talked about the fact that Luigi looks like a pedophile, so that was fun, too. I was like, I think my exact words were, Luigi looks like the kind of guy that goes looking for a date at an elementary school playground. And then Mike in the robotic voice says this. And then after that, I put, let's go, it's a me, a paddle.
Oh, no, you did not.
Yes, I did.
How did Mike react? Because it's his stream.
Well, I'm not doing anything that he can get banned for. He physically can't
yeah, no. Yeah,
like,
no,
if I was
absolutely.
physically calling him a pedophile, then that's a different story. are
Oh yeah,
talking
no.
about they're actually being pedophile, showing pedophile material. That's different. But me just like basically talking shit about a video game character, like they don't give a shit about that. But he was just laughing his ass off. He thought it was hilarious because it was a way for like one, it causes people to also want to be part of the conversation because people were also being
Oh
part of the
yeah.
conversation. Two, it might entice other people to then buy bits and also spend them to make stuff talk, which just
Yep.
in turn gives Mike more money. So,
Yeah.
you know,
No, it's a wonderful thing, and
yeah,
if it's basically pennies, like
yeah.
pennies are worth it
It
to
literally
cheer
was
on your friend
a
and heckle them in
dollar
the
and
time.
48 cents is all I spent to get 100 bits, and
Yeah.
that was like 2 hours worth of entertainment, and I still haven't spent them all. I still haven't spent them all. So I was talking shit to his wife Krista because she was playing for a while, and like they were sitting talking because Clark came in, and then that our Mike's like getting it set up. He's like, "Hey Clark, do you want to watch mommy and daddy kick some ass? Is that what you want to do?" And I was all like, "This would be the only time she can ever watch mommy and daddy kick some ass. Please don't bring her to tomorrow night's show because you're going against me in Smash Bros. I don't want to humiliate you in front of your daughter."
I want your daughter to
Shit.
respect you and not call you a little bitch.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, it was pretty funny. And then Tony jumped in there and he started talking in chat for a little bit, and I was talking shit to Tony too. That was pretty great. Although I think he just jumped out of the chat before I started talking shit because he wasn't saying anything. But we were talking about Smash Bros. And how he always plays Bethile or whatever the fuck her fucking stupid name is. She's the most broken character in the game right now. She has like 6 attacks, and 4 of hers can KO you at like 30%. It's fucking
nuts.
dumb. Like it takes like 3 hits to get to 30%.
Jeez.
I mean, let's be real. That's stupid. And so
Yeah, that's intense.
yeah, so he's talking about how good Tony was, and I was all like, he's like, you're only gonna win if Tony's not there, and I was all like, the only time Tony ever beats me is whenever he plays with Miss Broken. Once again, this robot's voice is saying this entire time. Is when he plays as Miss Broken. But whenever he picks the rat, we usually go 1-for-1, which is true. I mean, me and Tony go back and forth on wins. And so then after that, Tony didn't say anything, and I was like, "What's wrong, Tony? Does the recent Smash Bros. Buff have your tongue?" And he wasn't fucking saying anything. Mike was just laughing his ass off. Dude, Chris is going in right now. Even asked at one point, he's like, "Are you drunk?" And I was like, "No."
With power only.
Oh my god, there were some really good ones in there. Oh my gosh, I can't remember. God damn it, there were some really fucking good ones in there, and I just can't remember what they were. I mean, I didn't do anything too crazy because once again, I'm not trying to like, fucking get him banned or some shit. But it was hilarious.
No, you're trying to have fun with a friend.
Yeah.
So the whole like microcosm around spending $1.40 and then going in and throwing it at certain people and like interacting with them in this way just does not make sense to a whole bunch of the generations above us. And I had to explain it to somebody the other day because they're like, we don't understand why you wouldn't just like get cable and watch what everybody else watches. Like, why are you going to streams? Why are you going to like specific YouTube channels or podcasts where you've paid to listen to special stuff? And we had to we were sitting down, we were trying to explain that our generations above us were like, we'll just throw a bunch of money and hope that some of what we get for that money we actually like, and we're going to ignore everything else. And our generation is much more intentional about, no, we're going to give specific money to specific content creators that we enjoy and nobody else. Like, we don't need the rest of it, and we're not going to spend the money on the rest of it.
Right.
And it's just a very different philosophy, and it's really cool. And it's exactly what you just said. You spent $1.40, you still have a bunch left over, and you got 2 hours of entertainment out of that, and you supported a friend. Like, that is definition of worth it.
Oh, absolutely. It was fucking fun. And I hate
love
Twitch. I hate Twitch. I'll be the first person to say that. I don't watch Twitch at all. Like, I'm not. I definitely grew up in that era of like, give me the fucking controller. I would much rather play a video game than watch somebody play a video game. But once again, I got to sit there, support my friend, and just have some fun conversations, just hang out. It was pretty fucking awesome. Yeah. But no, I mean, I definitely agree. And I mean, mainly whenever I have that argument with people, it comes down to price points. Like, what are you paying for your cable? Normal cable bill with normal channels, you're looking $140 to $170 automatically right off the bat. I pay $60 a month for my internet, 400 megabytes a second, which is fucking great, and like 25 megabytes upload. And on top of that, I have Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, and I pay for Rooster Teeth first. So that right there is $35. So
Yeah,
60 plus
we're still
35.
paying less.
I'm still paying less, and I'm watching content that I want to watch at all times. I might have a thing every once in a while where I'm like, what's on to watch? But like, not as much as I would have if I was watching live TV, because they're going to control what I watch when I watch it. I'm controlling what I watch when I want to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep. No, but it's just different shows for different folks.
True, and like what we have now, they couldn't have had.
Yeah.
Back then, we're talking even early 2000s. Like they just couldn't have done this, and so.
Yep, you guys paved the way for us to have better entertainment.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for doing that, but we're not going to give up our better entertainment to go watch cable.
Nope, not happening. Not happening at all.
If it dies, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't either. But it was a lot of fun. Like I said, I encourage people to kind of go do stuff like that. If you've got a friend that's streaming and trying to make it, drop by, show them some support. That's fun stuff. Talk to them about how they could better their stuff. Help them do research and shit on it. Like right now, I'm very lucky and blessed that I have a couple friends who are getting into streaming just like I'm getting into streaming, and we're all kind of talking about things that are kind of working for us, things that aren't. We're making our discords together. And as we find things, we give things to each other. Like for instance, Mike is doing a lot of Pokemon streaming, and everybody's loving it. He's playing the shit out of Sword and Shield. A lot of people are loving it, and he's been getting a lot of fucking views from it, and a lot of people following his channel and joining his Discord. And I was like, Mike, there is a Pokemon bot for Discord. Like, you should really think about adding that bot to your Discord. And what it does is that every time people get hyper and active into it, it makes random Pokemon appear. And you have
awesome.
You have to type in P catch and then guess the name of the Pokemon. It won't give it to you to catch it. So
oh my gosh.
Everybody rushing to try to catch it first to see who
figure out what it is, and
exactly. And the more that you talk, because you could select a Pokemon to be your primary Pokemon, the more you chat, the more XP your Pokemon gets, where it levels up, and then it can evolve into its later transformations as well. And
dude, that's awesome.
You can set its skills and battle all in Discord.
Dude,
trade,
that is so cool.
Shop, everything. And he put it in there and it blew the fuck up.
Of course it did. That's awesome.
Yeah. So just stuff like that. So like if you guys are actually, you know what? This would be something else you guys could drop in the comments. I actually have a fucking Discord that's dedicated to my shit, which is all Final Fantasy wise. I'm actually looking for a pretty cool RPG bot. So if you know one, drop it in there and I'll take a look at it, because I really haven't got a chance to do too much research. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys on the internet are in Discords, because basically everybody is if you're on a computer, at least one. So hit me up. Let me know about some good RPGs, because I'd like to find some where you can kind of do something like the Pokemon stuff, where you battle bosses together, because I know there's some where you can teamwork together, battle bosses, you pick up loot and armor and shit. Like, there's a lot of really cool stuff you can do in Discord. So if you guys know a good one, drop it in the comment section below. I'll take a look at it, because I want to get that cracking. And maybe, if you guys give enough buzz, we can make a Dead Funny Discord. OMG.
We
can throw some games in there. Oh, shit. Because then you could literally be like, I could be like, hey, make sure in the comment section below you tell Kelsey go watch My Hero. And then you guys can just jump in Discord and everybody go, at Kelsey, my hero. At Kelsey, my hero. We'll just storm her.
Yeah.
That Discord would get
my computer and just
snooze so fast.
Yes, it would.
So fast.
Instantaneously.
Bam. Done. Good Lord.
I'll watch it eventually.
Yeah, whenever I finally fucking see you again and force you to watch it.
Yeah, no, that's the way to get me to watch a show, is to force me to sit on your couch, force me to watch an episode.
Fucking coronavirus has actually affected that too.
That's true, actually.
Funimation has now sent all their fucking dubbed people home. So dubbed is now going to be behind. Yep.
So are you going to watch it and subbed? That way you can actually at least see it? No, you refuse. Okay.
Because I'm already 2 episodes behind due to the fact they've already had a delay already. Mm-hmm. So I'm already 2 episodes behind. So it's like, fuck it. I'll just fucking wait.
Are you okay that things might get spoiled?
So actually, I'm not okay that things might get spoiled. I'm usually pretty good about staying away from that. But I'm actually kind of upset, because now that I'm getting further into the series, there actually is a lot more spoilers in that movie than I thought there were. And that's kind of not okay. I don't understand why that movie came out as early as it did if it had as many spoilers as it does. So that's actually not okay. Because, yeah, like my favorite character, a specific thing that he did in the movie that I was like, oh, that's cool. That's nice that they added that. That's kind of interesting. They literally just showed the episode where he started learning how to do that. I'm like, that was well after the fucking movie came out.
So the movie should have just come out later. Like, that's all
it should have
they
came out.
needed to do.
They should have just waited till the season was done. I mean, it's got to be close to ending soon. Should have just waited till the season was done and then just released it so that way we get more My Hero out of season.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I wonder why that decision was made. It sounds like it wasn't well thought through.
I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it's basically like the whole situation is like my favorite character. He just doesn't know, or he's a brawler, so he gets in close, and he's always wanting to have like a distance attack. And in the movie, he had these gloves set up to where whenever he flicks his fingers, it makes a short air burst come out of the top of his glove and a precise little shot, and he can use the air burst as a weapon to attack from a distance. And then he was just in a fight, and he was talking to the fucking person that passes powers on to him, All Might. And he's all like, yeah, I just can't get close, or sometimes I can't get close to people. And
spoiler alert.
Bad spot. Yeah, I mean, people heard me talk about the movie, they already knew it. But yeah, spoiler alert. And yeah, he was sitting there talking about it, and he's like, yeah, he puts me in a bad spot. And All Might's all like, oh, well, you just need to be able to do a range, and then literally teaches him that exact thing. And I was like, this literally came out like 2 weeks after the movie came out. The fuck, dude. So I don't know. Whoever made that decision.
They want the movie to be canon. They wanted the movie to be canon. But you know, I wonder if they wanted to see the fans' reaction to the movie to figure out whether or not it should be canon, and then it's just hey, when people watch it later, we'll have an adjusted watching order where you watch the movie after the season or partway through it once people have already started doing the stuff that they've. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, it doesn't. Like, I mean, I get what you're saying, but it doesn't make sense to do to the fans, in my opinion. Because the people who love your show and are going to continue to support your show and buy all the merchandise and stuff like that and watch the show the day it comes out are the people that you're fucking over with that idea. I went and saw your movie, literally the first showing I could possibly see, which was literally the first showing the night it came out. And you fucked me. So... kind of fucked up. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of fucked up. You should have just. You
are legitimately bitter about this.
I am. That's a lot of spoilers. And if that one thing that I was talking about, the whole doctor thing, is an actual fucking big spoiler, like that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, you're gonna be very mad.
They should have waited till the season was over and gave it like a month, then released the movie so we got some more My Hero in the off season, because that would have made more sense. Versus releasing it middle of the season and having fucking spoilers. Doesn't make sense to me, but oh well, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Well, enough with my fucking rant. If you enjoyed this content, make sure you like and subscribe. Also, hit those notifications, that way you can get notified in the next time that we upload another video. There's a comment section below. Let us know your thoughts. We also have Twitchers and Twitches down there that you can go click on and interact with us there. You can throw bits at people. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. $1.48. 2 hours is a good time. I'll show you a good time for $1.48. There you go. I just want to see Kelsey's face on that.
Chris, no offense, but that's not how you're going to get my $1.48.
Damn.
FYI.
That's the only fucking move I had. Oh, shit. I thought that would work. I thought Kelsey was like, I'm making a Twitch right now. Now I'm just waiting for the next time I go to stream and somebody jumps in there and they just donate a bit and it's like, take your shirt off, big man. Ooh, daddy.
And you're going to have that moment where you go, am I going to prostitute myself for money? Am I a prostitute?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Oh, God. Don't do that, Chris.
You're going to get so mad at me for this. I saw this meme. And it didn't have anything on it that could prove that it's a meme, so it literally looked like it was just a picture taken. That's basically what it was. And it was of like the coronavirus test. Mm-hmm. And it was positive or negative, but next to it, it had all these other tests as well. And I sent it to my mom with no context besides I tested negative for corona. And it says corona negative. Hepatitis B, positive. Hepatitis C, positive, HIV positive, HSV positive, HSV2 positive. And she saw like, whose test is that? And I was like, mine. She goes, what's your test positive for all that other stuff? And I was like, I am HIV positive that the rest of that test is 100% accurate.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. She's like, you're giving your mom a heart attack. I was like, it's a mean call down. She's like, that wasn't fucking funny. And then I just
here's the problem. Go ahead, keep talking.
I don't know. I'm pretty, and then positive in quotes. It was with a winky face.
Gosh.
Okay, I'm done now. I just thought you would enjoy that story.
I do. No, I genuinely enjoy that. I'm realizing that, I'm deeply gullible because I did not grow up with asshole friends. I grew up with people who are very genuine with me all the time, and like we talk about our feelings and we're real. And I'm realizing I just need to be extraordinarily careful with you. I just need to be extraordinarily careful with anything you tell me, because I'm gullible as hell. This is not good. This does not bode well for me.
Nope. It's good times,
Don't
Kelsey.
take advantage of it, Chris. Don't do it.
It's all good times. It's all good times, Kelsey. It's all good times. Oh my god. I love that kind of shit. That shit cracks me the fuck up. Oh my gosh. But if you guys enjoyed that joke, I guess you can let me know about that too. But at the end of this, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and we will see you next time.
Bye, friends.